Hello, everybody. Come on board and bring all your hopes and dreams for this episode of Geeks and Degenerates. I am Enzo. This is my forever co-host, John, and today we talk about One Piece, the Netflix live-action series. As you previously know, I absolutely did not like the Netflix Cowboy Bebop. So I was pretty nervous going into this. No, to be honest, I didn't care going into this. I was like, I saw the trailers, I was like, I don't care, honestly. Netflix, you broke me already. I really don't care.
Yeah, there was... What was it? Death Note.
Cowboy,
and there was a Full Metal Alchemist done by the Japanese. It wasn't really that great.
Really not.
And yeah. So like live action anime adaptations are... Sorry. Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, correct.
They don't really have a good track record unless you're Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah. And the fact that Netflix is also doing a live-action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender is like, why? But this, I know I might be giving my thoughts away, but this kind of gives me hope. Because this series is pretty damn good, I should say.
Yeah. And like it's overseen by... Okay, we heard this before, but like... Yes, it's overseen by the guy who made the manga.
Oh.
Oda. I forgot his forename. Sorry, my bad. I'm not a real fan.
Neither am I. I just started it Thursday.
But like, yeah. I feel like this was so outrageous. It's kind of hard to think. How are you gonna make One Piece work when majority of your characters are caricatures? You know, their face is a little too big, their torso is a little too small, kind of deal. Tits are a little too big.
Yeah.
But for some reason they made it work, and they still stuck to the source material. I was like, how are you doing this? Tell me, and can you please do it to more animes?
Right.
Please.
Can you do Attack on... Wait, that already happened. Fuck.
No. Attack on Titan could stay where it is. We don't need any more of that.
So yeah, to my surprise, I started episode 1 and I just kept going. I was like, this is pretty good. It also helps that the lead in Naki Godai, I am so sorry for butchering your name, as Luffy, it's very charismatic. It's like, if your lead is not charismatic, you already lost me. But thankfully, in this show, the guy is just so likable. I really hope he does become king of the pirates. I know asking you might not give me a definite answer, but if you've seen the anime, right? Is he close to his goal?
I'm at episode 505.
Good God, that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, but I'm still before the time skip, so there's still kids. Yeah.
So is this season before the time skip as well?
Sorry?
This
is before the time skip. This is before they become god level strong pirates. So yeah. They're already fucking strong here. Yeah. And yeah, I get what you mean. Like I love the actor for Luffy. I love the choices that they did.
Yeah.
And yeah, like they did confirm that Luffy is Mexican or Latino in the anime. Like he is supposed to be that.
Mm-hmm.
Zoro is technically, yes, obviously Japanese. Sanji is supposed to be French, but he's British here, but that's okay. Usopp is black. Nami is white. All that's missing is Chopper, Robin, Frankie, Brooke, and fuck. There's a new guy, but I haven't met him yet. He's a fish guy.
Is Chopper the dog character? Because they made a season 2. We can already confirm that we're not official sources, but Netflix already said season 2 is a go.
Confirmed.
And the teaser, it was like a dog character.
I didn't see.
Sorry.
I didn't see. Because Chopper is my boy.
Okay.
Yeah, Chopper's my favorite character. Robin, one of the best girls. Frankie is a beast. And Brooke has the saddest backstories. Actually, they all have sad backstory.
Honestly, Zoro is my favorite character. Like like calm composure of like wanting me to be the greatest swordsman. I was like, yes, I am also a fencer. I would like to be a good swordsman too. Why not?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I love how they introduced Zoro, and I will say I love the whole. They changed clothes, but it's still in their color spectrum. Like you could tell that it's them. Yeah. While in the anime they don't change clothes, but here, even though they do, you could tell like, yeah, that's Zoro.
I also like Emily Rudd. Nami, is that her name?
Yes, sir.
Pretty good leads. All of them are pretty good leads. Down to Uso, who's the guy who keeps making shit up, right?
Uso, yeah.
Is that a thing in the anime too?
Yeah. He lies because I forgot, but it's a long time ago. But yeah, he lies because shit. I forgot. I think he was just bored on the island. I think that was the thing. Like he wants a big adventure, but he just lies. He was supposed to have like a couple of kids who follow him and look up to him in the anime. Yeah, but no, here he was just on his own.
These episodes are pretty chunky too, which is why I like how they explain their backstories, because it gives enough time. It's not like one whole episode dedicated to some character's backstory while nothing else is happening. You're like, oh, we're just telling us what happened in the past and not progressing the plot forward.
Yeah. I'm gonna start guessing that we're not going to go through this chronologically. We're just gonna point out the stuff that we like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a real podcast now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it that they bop it down to one episode, and an episode's an hour.
Yeah.
Which is the proper amount. Because in the anime, yes, there's around 1,000 episodes now. It takes them like maybe 5 to 7 episodes to do an equivalent of what one episode is doing here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lord God.
So right. And a lot of times you're stuck with a character for a very long time.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So it does get annoying. So like it does become a chore, but the payoff is so good. Every end of an arc is so good. Like, yeah, you get, you get the first one with Kobe, the pink-haired dude. And then he meets up with Zoro, and then Zoro has his backstory, and then it becomes Usopp, and then Nami's. And those were the arcs that they went through. That would have taken me, 30 episodes?
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. It took a while.
Yeah. This is a good example of how to properly pace a live-action adaptation without using too much exposition. Of like Navi being like, oh, I was adopted and my mom was killed and then I worked for Arlong.
There was a full fucking episode dedicated to showing her backstory in the anime.
Oh God. But yeah, I get
it was just like 2 minutes.
I get why the anime does it, but like I'm glad for the live action adaptation. They're like, yeah, we can do it both. We can do flashbacks and then move the plot forward at the same time. And the arcs here are pretty interesting. It's not like, I don't want to keep bitching about it, but it's not like Cowboy Bebop where like I don't recognize any of the arcs. The arcs are all butchered. They're butchered arcs.
Some are. But there were some episodes that was like, okay, that was pretty like, okay, 1-to-1 almost. But
and all the side characters stick out too, like Buddy the clown, or like
Buggy, yeah.
Buggy, that's his name?
Yeah, even you're fucking. Like, you literally fucks it up as a joke, but you're actually fucking up. Yeah, Buggy the Clown is a reoccurring character. If you're wondering, he's not just a one-time bad guy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He does get like a redemption arc, and he becomes like a pretty significant character. So I can't wait to see that in live action.
Okay. But yeah, him and Luffy's grandfather, the guy from 300 who lost his son in the movie.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, at first, for a while I was like, is that Ray Steven? Oh, never mind.
No, it's not.
But yeah.
But I do love the pick that they got. And I was like, he's playing Garp to the T, and he's even wearing the stupid fucking hat. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, these actors really commit to their roles. Like, I give mad respect to every actor. Whether they're new, like Inaki, or veterans, like Vincent Regan. You're like, Jesus, you are committing to this. Because like in my mind, I was like, this show is about pirates. How bad can you fuck up a show about pirates? Hollywood, please. You've been doing pirates since Disney.
Did you hear the voice at the beginning?
Yeah.
When they're introducing Goldie Roger?
Yeah. Ian McShane.
Yeah, sire. I was like, oh, Blackbeard's here.
Right.
Oh my god, what if he plays back? Oh.
I guess we'll
That'd be
find
sick. But no, that seems weird though. Because Blackbeard here, oddly enough, Blackbeard doesn't have a beard in the show.
Sacrilege, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So which arcs stuck out to you the most in the show? You know,
Go.
the one
Yes.
that was pretty predictable in the start with Kaya and her wannabe
Yeah.
servant. I was like, she's sick because he's making her sick, and she doesn't
Yeah.
know that. And somehow we're gonna either she's gonna die, or he's gonna be turn out to be the bad guy, or like they're all figured it out.
I do love it that it was legit 1-to-1. Like he even does this thing with his glasses. I was like, that was a giveaway. Like that he is the Black Cat pirate.
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
though
I mean that was. Yeah.
Sorry, I was saying, even though it's a predictable arc, I was still like engaged. I was like, where is this going?
Yeah, I was pretty invested. But for me, the arc that like really stood out the most, in my opinion, was Sanji's.
Oh.
Yeah, like him being the cook. Sorry, like trying to be a really good cook, but of course, what's his name again?
Oh, the guy.
Zeph.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zeph, like trying to stop him, but clearly he was like, wait, the reason why I saved this kid is because he's exactly like me. He wants to explore, he wants to get himself out there, he wants to find the all blue. I'm like, yeah. And never have I ever had a live action anime made me cry. At the end of that, I was like, what the fuck? In the anime, it made me cry when they were saying their goodbyes, and they did it to a T too. Like when they said their goodbyes, it was very bitter and like, "Fuck you, old man. I'm leaving." And he's like, "Fine, go, leave." That was the whole point. Like it's him trying to get rid of him so he could get out there, and they did it so well here, and it's translated into English so well. And then them both crying, and then realizing, oh, we're doing it because we love each other. I was like, my chest, it hurts.
The other thing I really love about the show is the fight choreography, whether it be Zoro's scenes or anyone else's scenes, like especially like Zoro, Luffy's, and like when the Marines, involving the Marines too, like all their
When they stole the safe.
yeah.
Yeah.
And for once in my life, like stretching power doesn't seem so lame anymore when it comes to like yeah. Because you've seen
this
it
is why-
in Mr. Fantastic, you're like, that's pretty lame. Come on, man.
Yeah. This is what I was telling you for years, man. I was like, watch One Piece. Stretching powers are cool in One Piece. Because, yeah, he uses it as a slingshot. Like, just wait for Jet Pistol. Wait for him to go to, like, Gear Second.
Okay.
Right, the recent one he's doing now is Gear 5th. But, it, like, took God knows how many episodes for him to get there. But Gear 2nd, which is on Robin's arc, you're gonna love that shit.
I also love the scene between Zoro and what's the name of the guy with the big ass sword? And he's like, I don't hunt.
Mihawk.
Mihawk.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you use your sword? It's like, I don't hunt rabbits with a cannon. I'm like, oh, I like this guy.
By the way, they still haven't fought in the anime.
Oh, so this is their first fight ever? Oh,
And
shit.
the only fight as of right now.
Oh, shit. I love the guy's introduction. Like, he's swinging his sword like he's fucking Kylo Ren. But it's more devastating than that. Like, what the fuck?
Then from a distance, he cuts a boat in half. I'm like, oh shit. I really thought the effects in this entire show would be lame because it's so outrageous in the anime. That they made it work.
Yeah.
And you just have to accept the ridiculousness of it. And the people taking it so seriously in the show.
Like, that's what I like about it. Like, they're all the actors are treating this show like it's like a work of art. Like, they're not like, it's an anime adaptation. They're always bad. I'll just phone it in. No, they're like, this is a perfectly good adaptation. I'll do my best. I won't phone it in. I'll give my best performance in a while. You're like, goddamn, even the axe hand guy, the Dolph Lundgren looking guy, he's pretty intimidating. He's not over the top too, which I like. Like, none of the bad guys here are over the top, from him, Edward Scissorhands, to like Luffy's grandfather. Like, all the bad guys are very intimidating.
Oh, Luffy's grandfather's not a bad guy.
Oh, well, someone trying to stop Luffy.
So yeah, but like, you saw at the end of like the last episode where he's like, I was testing you the entire time. You seem ready. Oh, fuck. I can't wait for you to meet Sabo and Ace.
Ooh.
Those are the two brothers of Luffy.
The one bad guy I really do like is Arlong, the fish guy. Like, oh fuck, that guy's terrifying. I don't want to fuck with him. It's like, I'd rather fuck with King Shark any day than him. Because at least King Shark's kind of adorable. This guy's like, you're scary.
I don't want to like mess with them, to be honest.
I mean,
like, I don't want to mess with the street sharks either.
That's true. But yeah, again, I know we're not going through this chronologically, but again, I'm just here to say, like, it's a pretty good adaptation for someone who's never seen any One Piece anything.
I am so happy that you're going through it with this, because it's such a easy, digestible way to watch One Piece, when the biggest complaint about One Piece is that it's too long, too much, and it overwhelms beginners to start. You really have to mentally push yourself to continue watching One Piece unless you watch it from day one, which a lot of people did. So, yeah, I'm so happy that you started off with this. I'll do a little bit of research and see where they left off, unless you want to watch the anime from the start. Up to you.
I mean, I have a lot of time to kill since I'm still recovering from COVID, so why not?
Okay, you're gonna watch from the start when it comes to the anime. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, one of the backstories I really liked was Nami's, when you find out she's adopted, and like how she got to start working for Arla, and you're like, shit, that whole arc can be its own series called Nami, and you'll still be engaged. You're like, fuck, I'm pretty engaged.
Yeah, and like her, like I do love that scene. It does go hard where she stabs her like arm, and then even I was like mouthing it like Luffy, and it's supposed to be Tasukete, which is help me, and she goes help me. I was like, ugh! And he puts the hat on her. I was like, oh, this is 1-for-1 the scene in the anime.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then like all three of them just like waiting on Luffy's command. I was like, oh, it's so fucking badass.
Them reaching the door of Arlon's command and like just taking out the fishman, while Luffy and Nami go for the map center. Like, I like this a lot.
And that's how it went down too. Like, Luffy punched the whole building down to destroy everything that Arlon worked for, and I was like, yeah.
Is he also a reoccurring villain?
No.
That
was very much like that was it.
Oh, okay.
From what I remember. Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you want to add to this?
Oh, don't sleep on Kobe and what was the name of the blonde guy? I forgot his name.
I forgot. Fucking Draco Malfoy wannabe.
Yeah. Their arc goes hard as well.
Okay.
Like, if the show gives them service to like show them like grow up. If you look it up, I'll tell you to pop a picture here.
Okay.
Of what Kobe will look like in the future. Yeah, it goes fucking hard. Because he does want to beat Luffy, and he's being trained by the guy who trained Luffy.
Alright.
Yeah,
sounds
so
cool.
it's gonna go really hard. So I can't wait for that.
Alright. I also have nothing else to add other than that. This is a pretty short podcast, but like, this is us saying its praises, because for once in its life, Netflix gets it right. In adapting an anime.
Yes, sir. And I love. I have high hopes for Chopper, Robin, Frankie, Jinbei. For Jinbei's gonna be a long ways though.
Yeah.
But like, And Brooke. I want to see Brooke. If you want a very devastating story, it's Chopper and Brooke's like backstories. They're gonna hurt you.
Oh, okay.
Thriller Bark was my one of my favorite arcs in the original film.
Okay. Also, this show has I would say, perfect ending when they're all putting their boots and they're saying what they want to be in their life. Where I want to be king of the pirates. I want to be the greatest swordsman. I want to be the best navigator. And you're like, all right, I can't wait. I'm very much engaged and invested in these characters, and I can't wait to see what happens in the future. I also want to know who's the smoking guy at the end too.
You're gonna love Smoker. Yeah, he's great.
All right.
Because his character is legit smoking. Like he would have two sticks at a time in his mouth, kind of guy. And that's his power. It's smoke.
Yeah. Well, if you guys go back and watch our Cowboy Bebop video, you can notice us slowly being drained of life.
While here, we're given hope.
Yeah, even though I'm low energy,
Hope.
that's only because I'm recovering from COVID once again. But I can tell you right now, I am very happy with the show and how it turned out.
Yeah.
But yeah, rating.
Yeah. It is a good time. If you and your friends were a fan of One Piece back in the day, you're gonna have a fun time here. I will say it is a little bit cheesy when you hear Luffy go gum gum pistol instead of the gomo gomo no pistol. There's a difference.
Yeah.
If you can't stand that, there is a Japanese dub where they have the original cast from the show to voice the characters here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. If you don't wanna hear the English version of Gomu Gomu no. But yeah, I love the amount of effort that they put into this. It is not the best, but it is really fucking good. I will say. Okay, it is the best. Fuck. It's up there with Rurouni Kenshin. Like it's like Rurouni Kenshin here, One Piece here.
Okay.
Yeah. And it sticks to the source material so fucking well as somebody who watched it back in the day. And I can't wait for how they're gonna give everybody the screen time they deserve as the anime did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited for that. And I'm excited to see the other crew members as we go on. Everybody did a good job for the acting part. They gave it their all, even though they were wearing stupid costumes. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a good time to watch with your nakamas, if you know what that means. But yeah, I'll give this one a solid 9 out of 10. Like, it's fun. I'm not giving it 10 out of 10 because there are some scenes where I'm like, okay, that's a little too cheesy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a nitpick. But yeah, it's a 9 out of 10. It is really good. I recommend anyone who is a fan of One Piece and who wants to get into One Piece to watch this. It's a good story, and I love it. But yeah.
I'll give this an 8 out of 10. It's a very good start. I was very surprised of how engaged and invested I was from episode 1. Just normally with anime adaptations, I was like, I hope it's good, and then you go through the show and you're like, I am so wrong, and I am tired. But here you're like, I am hopeful, and I am proven correct. And even though I came into this being like, I really don't care because Netflix has scarred me and traumatized me for life, I came up being like, bring on season 2. I was about to say, bring in more adaptations, but I am still too scared.
No. Give us season 2. Give us season 2. I want to see VP. We're getting to that part. I'm happy.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been our video for One Piece Season 1, thankfully. What are your guys' thoughts? Who's your favorite One Piece character from the anime or from the show? Please comment down below. If you want to see more of us, please like our videos, subscribe to the channel, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok. TikTok to see your best and funniest moments and our trailer reactions. Spotify to hear us on the go. I am not on any social medias, but this gentleman is.
You can find me at JomGOM _ on Instagram, and this is my account.
And until the next video, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.